finally be able to go live. We had some problems with our stream because earlier we had a tornado watch, and we had to lower all our shutters on that side of the house, and not realizing when you do that, it just kind of blocks off any possible path of a signal or anything. So when we were trying to show the live stream on installing the bridge, it just kept going out. But there is a video I am posting up that is just a video on this bridge, and this is the Godo wraparound bridge. And what I'm doing is replacing this bridge with this. Now, if you could see, obviously this is a little bit thicker than this. So this is causing the string height to have high action. When I was mounting this on the existing screws, it will fit on the existing screws. But the problem was, when I lower those screws to lower the bridge, so therefore I could lower the action, it was still about that much further from the fretboard. But the screws that this comes with, they're lower, so that we did a comparison from the existing screw mount, stud mount, to the new one, and the new one is about this much lower, so it'll bring the action down, and to a point where I'm gonna have good action on it. It is a low profile wraparound bridge, and it is adjustable. It's got the adjustable saddles, as well as the two screws on the back, so that you could adjust it further away from the post if you need to. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. What else do we have here? Oh, what's different with this? The strings thread through the top and come out the bottom. You just have to be careful of the finish on your guitar when you're replacing strings, but you don't need to put another string ball in, from a cut off string to push back the threads. So that's cool. And what is nice with this, and the reason why I went with this bridge, is that if I do break a string at a gig, it seems to be very quick to change the string. You just pop the new one in, wrap it around, put it through the tuner, boom, you're done. Whereas if, like when I do the wraparound on the top wrap on the stop bar tailpiece on the Gibson, I do put an extra ball in because it's, compared to this, the stop bar tailpiece is thinner, more narrow, so that when you do a wraparound on the top part, you get all the wraps from the guitar string from the ball end. It's like barbed wire, so yeah. So that's why I have to do that on there. But the top wrap does seem to help. And my theory is, when you bring the string around here from the ball end to here, it's resting on this metal. It's resting here and it's resting there. So it's not going to wiggle. When you have a space from the bridge to the stop bar tailpiece, space like that, even though it's that much space, you will get wiggle. And, metal on metal, sooner or later, will wear out. So, and sometimes sooner than later. And it always does it when you're at a gig. So, that's the situation there. What is cool with this bridge is that these stud mounts, there's a little spring action in there. So when you pop it into the post, and if you have all the strings off the guitar, when you change the strings, it's not going to slide off. So it's going to be set on there. And then if you want to pull it off, yeah, you can. But that's a good feature because usually they're held onto the post by the string tension when you got strings on there. So, yep, that's what's going on with there. And like I said, our connection just went out because we had the storm. So, just wanted to, kind of share this with you. And the reason why I'm doing it live, I got to start to download the videos and the storage I have on my phone. And so sometimes that's why I'll do a lot of the live stuff, and it's a lot easier. Yeah, today we have off from our gigs, so tomorrow tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday we got gigs, and off Sunday, and then gigging Monday, and I think either Tuesday or Wednesday. I have to check the schedule, but yeah, we pretty much got back-to-back gigs. It's a good thing. Um, it does wear you out though, you know. So, but anyways, my friends, I do want to apologize for the live stream that it kept on just going out. I just happen to be sitting in the lanai right now, and it seems that the connection is, no problem. But yeah, okay. As a little bit of an update, this is what was going on, and I called my friend Mark, who he builds his guitars too, and great. He's a great guitar player, man. He runs sound, or he's one of the production guys running sound over at Walt Disney, which is really cool. But here's the issue. These are the screws that come with the new set, the new bridge. Okay, so they start to go through the old stud mount, but I got it in about this much and it stopped, and I thought I don't want to force it because then I'll strip the threads. So what I have to do is pull the old stud mount out of the body of the guitar. And Mark was saying, yeah, just spray some WD-40, bring the screw down, grab some pliers or some vice grips, and see if I could, slowly pull it up. That's what he had to do on. He got an Ibanez Gem uh, overseas model, and yeah, he decked it out. Matter of fact, the bridge he said he used and some of the parts was from this company called Godo that makes this. And yeah, this definitely has some weight to it, which is nice. And see what happens. Only time will tell. If this does solve the problem of the string breakage, you'll probably see me playing the Ibanez Artist a lot, the black one. So far, I've only had one issue with popping a string with the Gibson, and it was noticeable. It was at the gig I did the other day, and I had the little telly. I might have to put the string saver saddles on the telly and see how that works, because I do like that little guitar. It's a great little guitar. Um, and I do know that down here we have very high humidity, and a lot of times we're outside or we're semi outside, but there's a waterfront and playing by the waterfront, and something that needs to be taken in consideration is when I'm playing at these waterfront restaurants, you get the breeze, but what's in the air is also the salt from the salt water, and it does make a difference. It does have a little bit of impact on anything that's metal. So little things you find out after you relocate. Don't have those issues back up in Chicago, but you got the cold. We don't have that down here, so which is great. But yeah, so we'll see if we could get that in, um, and then if I could do a live stream, I will. If not, I'll just show the after results. But the video that is shot separate. Dale Palmer, what's happening? So many things to learn. Oh yeah. You know what? And a lot of times you learn it, Dale, right as it's happening. You know, that's just how it is. You can't. You know, that's the real test right there. Um, but the separate video that I am going to be posting up, I did shoot it with the memory I had on the phone, and it is going to be up close. So hope that doesn't. It shouldn't blur anyone's vision or anything like that. And the reason why I did that is because you could see exactly how the strings go through and how they come out the bottom, so that if anyone was interested in buying this particular wraparound bridge, I haven't seen any videos too much on these wraparound bridges. There's some here and some there, and I do know Schaller has one with their new bridge, Spectrum I think it's called, but it's not. No one has it yet. And WD Music did have this, and it was at a great price. So I figure, okay, as long as it could fit the existing stud post, because there's nothing worse than, the stud posts are, the new ones will be off So that means you'll be drilling more holes into the guitar. And it's like, you know what? I really don't want to do that. You know. Again, this is the old bridge. This is the old Shaller bridge, and and this is not the original bridge that was on that guitar. The original bridge was a double locking whammy system that was made by Ibanez, but it was predated the Ibanez Edge system. And to find out what those look like, I'm pretty sure there's a couple of videos. I know I've seen a couple of videos with the Ibanez Destroyer Phil Collins model. It's a black guitar and it's got the double locking trem on there. Or you might even be able to Google it. And I forget what that bridge was called, but it was just a double locking. A lot different than what Ibanez went to with their Edge systems. Which Mark told me that if you want to buy those Ibanez Edge systems, you're looking at anywhere between $300 to $500, because I know Ibanez is now putting in like a Floyd license under Floyd Rose. That's what I have on my RGA reverse headstock, and I like it. It's a great bridge, but on the we call it the dumpster guitar, the blue Ibanez that I found in a dumpster, that does have an Ibanez Edge whammy system in there. It is definitely different. So, but anyways, my friends, I will post that video up, and you'll see this, pretty much like up close. And I do put I think I put the B string through there so you can see how it gets thread through. And it's just a bridge with a string, going through. So again, the advantage is, in my theory here, is that if you do pop a string, hopefully it doesn't, but if you do, it just comes through the top, out the bottom, quick and easy. Especially when you're gigging, because man, you don't have much time. You bring a few guitars, but then if it's one of your main guitars and it's always breaking strings and you gotta replace it, it's just kind of a pain in the ass. So, but yeah, we will go live. Hopefully, we'll be outside. Well, yeah, semi outside over at Seacraft, and we're playing 2 to 5 tomorrow. So yeah, can you set intonation with that kind of bridge? Yeah, you can, because you see, Dale, these saddles do move. So not only wraparound bridges without this, or what they call the Gibson lightning bolt, with their kind of prefixed, you have to set these screws. So if you move the screw, you can move the bridge up. That's these little set screws back here. The bridge will either move up toward the pickup or back toward the pickup, and you kind of jog it like that to get the intonation. Well, you could do that with this. Plus, you have the saddles that they are adjustable. I know it is kind of hard to see. There's the screws, and then there's the saddles right there. So they do move. Doesn't really look like there's a whole lot of room there because how they have the string come through here, but hopefully it won't be a big hassle. I know there is a video where the guy bought one of those Epiphone Les Paul specials with a P90s TV finish, TV yellow finish, and inspired by a Gibson Epiphone, and he put one of these exact same bridges, except it's this chrome one, and he put one on. In that video, I can't remember how much detail he went in, but I know I did not see him, put the string through or anything like that. In the video I'm posting up, you'll see me just put the string through here, so you can actually see what's going on. He did say, though, you do want to put a piece of paper back there, because since the string comes down on an angle, it's going to come down toward the body. So if you have a guitar with a really nice finish that you don't want to mark up, you can take the wrapper that the string came in and place that under and just pop that in, and then when you're done, throw the wrapper away, So, Sonia, what's happening? I'm glad that was able to give you the wrench, because I forgot how that was done. Because I had a hard time doing that. So definitely. Let's see. What we got here? Oh, yeah, I see. I asked because there are several wraparound bridges that don't have that's right. And that is a problem because once you buy it, and let's say you have to do some modification because of the way the posts are, where this sits in, then here comes the surprises, and it's like, all right, if I would have known that, maybe I wouldn't have gone through all this work. You know what I mean? So it does help to know if you can adjust these. Oh yeah, no problem. Yeah, yeah, Deb is awesome, Sonia. I'd be lost without her. Trust me, she's great, and she'll be doing a lot more of the shows with me. Which man, I'm so looking forward for it. Which is it helps out a lot. Um, Now they do have some of these bridges that okay. This one does have the notches for the strings to sit on the saddle, which is cool because I'm tight for time and I don't have time and patience to go ahead. If I did, it'd be a totally different situation. But they do make them where they're not notched, so you would have to notch them out, which is cool because you could customize it to your liking. But if you don't have the time, you know, then they get the ones that pre-notched. You know, should be all right, and it should work. I'll find out. I'll find out when I put this on and start doing my practice exercises and my playing my rhythms and again also taking it out to the shows. Um, but that is a little theory I do have. The less string spacing you have from the saddle to the ball end, there is a little bit of movement. The closer it is, less movement. And the reason why I say this is because with the Floyd systems that lock, even though it's a hard 90, it's about maybe not even a quarter inch locked in there. So with a quarter inch, how much wiggle are you going to really have? Not much at all. Things you really find out as you're doing all this stuff. So, anyways, my friends, I wanted to keep this as short as possible, and it's only because we lost our live stream earlier today. So, anyways, my friends, I will keep people posted, keep you all posted with this, how this works out, and let you guys know how well it actually works. All right, my friends, thank you for tuning in. We really appreciate it. We will be streaming live tomorrow from 2 to 5. Yeah. And of course, Deb will be there. So, really appreciate you guys, all your support. Until next time, you guys have a great evening. You guys stay strong, safe, and true, my friends. Rock on, and God bless. Take care.